I love it. Now, many of you seen me before. What did I do before I did this? Repo man. Do you think I wanted to do that? No, that scared me. Guess what? If you know fear, K-N-O-W, fear, you will have no fear. Do the thing that scares you the most, and it will become your friend. You have two choices in life. You can make fear be your jailkeeper, and you will live in regret. And that is an ugly feeling later on in life. Or you can make it your counselor, in which case the very best of you, the brilliant spark inside of you comes out, and it is firing on all 8 cylinders, man, in sync, on top, and the best of you comes out, and you can do anything you want to do, anything. And you know what? A lot of you overcame a lot of challenges in order to get here. Give yourself a hand. Now, you know what? Nothing ever changes until you reprogram this. And just as you've probably heard my presentation before, I'm going to stream it down a little bit. Most important thing is, right now I want everybody to take out a dollar bill. You got one? Take one out. Okay? Just take one out. This is important. You got one? You got one? Everybody got one? Hold it up. All right, now, this is a demonstration. Very important. This here is the root of every challenge we see in society today. Every single one, because it doesn't do what it used to do. Okay? Now, this used to be worth 1.5 grams of gold. They didn't teach you that in school, did they? No, they're good. Okay? Now, fold it in half. That's what happened to the buying power of the dollar after World War I and World War II. Fold it in half again. Come on, this is an exercise. That's after the Korean War. Fold it again. That's after the Vietnam War. It's also when we got decoupled from the discipline of printing money by how much gold we had in the vault. It was the beginning of the end of a change of the programming of success. Fold it in half again. It's getting skinny, isn't it? It's getting harder. Okay, now this is after Desert Storm. Now, fold it in half again. Come on. Some of you got rheumatoid arthritis. Do it anyway. Motrin's a great deal. All right. Now, this is after the Afghan War, the War on Terror, and now fold it in half again. Do you realize there was a point to this exercise not to see this bill fold in half? This is all that's left of the buying power of the dollar. And as you began to fold that again and again and again, did it get harder? Yes. That is exactly what's happening with everybody's income and the ability to meet the needs of the economy with a tool called a job and a linear income based on paper money, man's debt money. And if you work for this, you work for man's debt money. And remember this very important fact. Recognizing the problem is the beginning to the solution to the changes and challenges we face. You cannot print your way and create any solutions to anything by throwing more debt money at debt. It doesn't work. It doesn't work in your home, and it won't work anywhere else. Agree? All right, now here's the big thing. Remember this. Whatever happens to the dollar happens to everything you have kept in dollars. And this is the world's exclusive reserve currency until it ain't anymore. Okay? The best thing about it is you are here for solutions, and we have them. Did you know you can no longer outwork an exponential inflation with a linear income? This is what happened. just as we folded that bill. This is the current life package you're in right now. What's that look like? That's the same structure of the government, the same structure of the unions, same structure of the corporations. That's the same structure of the school system, and that's the same structure in your home, and it's the structure of power. But who's in control of that power? Tonight, we offer the world in a vision from a CEO and founder of a man I chose to follow, because the longer I learned about this, and the more I pondered on this, what an inspiration from that man up there that you have an opportunity to share with. And we went from a one household income where they used to save money. Saving used to mean creating generational wealth by storing money. Money that was backed by gold. Isn't that way anymore, is it? And so they used to retire off of that. They used to retire off their savings. Doesn't work anymore. Now you find everything, the reprogramming here by the media. Man, is it good? Because when you look around, just as I was the repo man, you walk, look how good it is. Look over there, look how good it is. Oh, some people may not be doing so good. Look at how good it's still working. Guess what? That's an illusion. Because I've seen stuff that you haven't seen. So when there is a mother and a father with a family in a house, when they put their head down on the pillow and you say, look how good they're doing, you don't know the turmoil that they have, and you have an opportunity to share that with people and give them a solution that they can do, and it is really no different than making a change in your banking routine. And it's simple, man. Isn't that good? Here's what happened. 40 years ago, when we were still on the gold standard, Grandma Gold would buy you 5 loaves of bread, and 40 years ago, $1 would have bought you 4 loaves. Not much inflation. But today, a gram of gold, 40 years after printing money without the discipline of only print it backed by how much gold we had in reserves, a gram of gold will buy you 20 loaves, and $1 will buy you a half a loaf. Folks, that's the difference between gold money and paper money. And if the past is going to predict the future, is you working for man's debt money going to get better or less better? All right? All right, now, that's the solution. So the real question is, if you like gold money, how do you get the most of the best quality for the least amount of time, effort, and personal finances? See, there's only 4 ways you're ever going to acquire gold. 1, you can inherit it. Anybody can inherit gold here? Well, I thought I was the only one that wasn't going to either. Number 2, you can extract it. Mining and panning, very popular. Anybody ever done that? I know there's somebody. Okay. How do you like that? That was hard, wasn't it? All right, wasn't in my future. 3, you can buy it out of your own pocket, right? And now, isn't that what most people say? So understand, I've got a point to all this. When you're sharing this concept with people, what pops in their head when they think acquire gold? Buy it out of their own pocket, right? That's the only leverage they got, is to buy it low and sell it high, and that's all speculative thinking, isn't it? Yes. So it's a common question you're going to see. But they don't know about option number 4, how to set up a Carrot Bars dual system. Do a 12-week plan and acquire it from the system, not from your pocket. It has a flip reverse to it, where you get the return of capital back for what you do. Now, how many people have a lawn? Anybody got a lawn? You want to mow the lawn? 2 ways you can get it mowed. You can pay for it. You can pay somebody to do it, right? You can do it yourself. Anybody not mind do a little sweat equity? Okay, well, you want to acquire gold, it works the same way. You can go to a dealer, and man, let me tell you what, he will try and discount that any way he can, bing, bang, boom. Matter of fact, if he thinks you're going to buy enough gold, he'll build an outlet in your backyard. Okay? You know what he will never do? Never give you residual income, ever. You're going to need that. Okay? And so in these times we see today, you're going to need a combination of both cash flow, and you're going to need gold money, folks. You're going to need it. This is for today. This is to get you through today, through tomorrow, for your future, for generations to come.